Hello and welcome to Explain the Charts. Today, June 12, 2025, we're analyzing the QQQ, taking into account the latest market news and what the charts are telling us. Recent headlines indicate stock futures are falling due to Trump's renewed threat of unilateral tariffs and fresh inflation data. This uncertainty creates volatility that needs to be taken into consideration. Let's dive into the daily chart of QQQ. We can see a recent rally followed by some consolidation. Looking back to early March 2025, we see some big red candles, after which we recovered to new all-time highs. What does that mean now? A key level to watch is around $520. This area has acted as both support and resistance in the past. Now, let's zoom in on the last few weeks, where QQQ reached a high of nearly $540. However, a significant drop followed, bringing the price down to around $532. If the price breaks below $520, we could see further downside, potentially testing the $510 to $515 level. Let's switch to the hourly chart to get a closer look at recent price action. We can see more clearly the recent consolidation after hitting that peak. The 1-hour chart shows short-term support around the $526.50 level. A break below that might signal a further move down, at least in the short term. Keep an eye on the news regarding Trump's tariff announcements, as any escalation could trigger a sell-off. On the other hand, the Nasdaq newsroom highlights Nasdaq's move to enable 24-hour trading. This could potentially attract more investors and boost trading volume, supporting a bullish scenario for QQQ. The price would have to return and sustain trading over the $535 level. Let's narrow our focus even further, using the 15-minute chart, looking at trading for June 10th and 11th. We see more granular levels of support around 532.00, being tested multiple times on the 10th. However, a breakdown below this level, coupled with negative news, could lead to a swift move down. Conversely, any positive developments in U.S.-China trade relations, as mentioned in the news, could spark a rally. Keep an eye on the volume. Increased buying pressure could signal a breakout above $535, potentially leading to further upside with targets around $540. In summary, key price levels to watch are $520 as a major support and $535 as resistance. Be aware of news surrounding Trump's tariff threats and any CPI inflation updates, as these events are likely to impact the QQQ's price action. The most likely unbiased prediction is consolidation in the short term with volatility triggered by either tariff escalations causing a dip below $520 or positive trade framework news causing a rally past the $535 mark.